Same thing has happened with these cybers. They come and tell you they are a trading platform, they trade in crypto, they trade in USD, they trade in stock. Let me tell you, those things you are seeing on the dashboard, those graphs you are seeing on the dashboard are fake. They are not existing. They created it at the back end, put it there to give you an impression that your money is, going. You'll be telling you can log on, you can see, the profit you are making, you will see how your money is growing. That thing you are looking at is fake. It's not true. It's not real. It's not happening. So the moment you come in, you see, oh, the $200 you put in has grown to $230 and stuff like that. You continue to look for more money to put in, right? Not knowing that the graph you are looking at is fake graph. It's not linked to the stock market. It's not linked to the crypto market. It's not linked to anywhere. They just created that platform, play it on. It will be showing you movements, and you think it's genuine. It's not genuine. When you discover that the company is not registered in CAC, that's a red flag. You discover the company is not registered with Securities and Exchange Commission and they are trading, that's a red flag. Again, you cannot identify the shareholders, the persons who own those entities. That's another red flag. When an investment is telling you, when you invest so amount, you will get 100% in 30 days, it is a lie. It is fake. That shows you that it's a 419 platform, because the incentive that lured people into that platform is because they told them that they will get 100% of their investment within 30 days. Hello guys, welcome to my channel. This is Andy Media TV. I just woke up, a few days ago and was hearing how one, fraudulent, trading platform called CBEX robbed Nigerians over 800 and something million dollars, which is equivalent of about 1.3 trillion naira. And I was like, when will people learn? We have gone through this over and over again, how all these Ponzi scheme, they come up and they tell people that, oh, invest in our platform and you're going to get 100% back of what you have invested. We learned it from MMM. That time I was holding my 2 ears, warning people, do not put your money in this kind of schemes. That these schemes, what they do is to lure people onto the platform. When they get the number of people that they are looking for in terms of investment volume, the next thing they do, they block everybody access to that platform. And that's how your money is gone. And during that time, many of them told me, no, I invested 200K in MMM and I got 400K. It's working, it's working. And I laughed because they don't understand how this whole thing works. When the early investors come in and bring in their money, right, they will ask them, because those people bringing in the money, which is called the investors, are the same people they are using to market the brand. They will tell them, bring in people. If you bring in people, you're going to get this amount of money as a bonus, right? So those people will now begin to market their friends, market their families, market everyone around them to come and join the platform. So those people they are wooing to come in doesn't know that they are coming in, going to generate some bonus for the person that is, luring them in. So when the new people comes in, they mop up the money paid by the new people to offset some few people who are the first people that came in. Do you understand how this thing works? So they rob Peter to pay Paul. That's exactly what it is. So when they have taken the money of the new members, the new investors, they take the money, they pay some of the people who invested early, and those people will now be shouting, oh, see the receipt. I invested 200 and I got 200 back. It's working, it's working. And that build a little confidence on some people, because they can see some showing them the alert, the credit alert and all those stuff, how the money came in, and people will start believing, oh, it's working, it's working. I know Peter, we invested, he got the money back. I know Paul, he invested, he got the money back. And like that, people will start trooping in. Average human being is greedy. That is the truth. It is just some of us who have that tendency to manage our abilities, tendency to be contented with what we have. That's why most of us are not victim of this kind of thing. I warn people during MMM, they never listen. And at the end of the day, in fact, somebody even volunteered to give me the money to invest, his own money to invest. And I said, no, I don't want, because it's a fake platform. And shortly after that, I think it's less than 2, 3 weeks after that experience, the platform crashed. All the money gone and disappeared. Same thing has happened with these cybers. They come and tell you they are a trading platform, they trade in crypto, they trade in USD, they trade in stock. Let me tell you, those things you are seeing on the dashboard, those graphs you are seeing on the dashboard are fake. They are not existing. They created it at the back end, put it there to give you an impression that your money is, going. You'll be telling you can log on, you can see, the profit you are making, you will see how your money is growing. That thing you are looking at is fake. It's not true. It's not real. It's not happening. So the moment you come in, you see, oh, the $200 you put in has grown to $230 and stuff like that. You continue to look for more money to put in, right? And you continue to woo friends or even borrow money, borrow loan from somewhere to add to it, not knowing that the graph you are looking at is fake graph. It has no source, it has no origin, it has no place it is linked to. It's not linked to the stock market, it's not linked to the crypto market, it's not linked to anywhere. They just created that platform, play it on, it will be showing you movements, and you think it's genuine. It's not genuine. So one problem that leads people to all this kind of Ponzi scheme platform is greed. That is the number one factor. People are too greedy, and they always tell you once it is too good to be true, watch it, right? That there's nobody that can tell me I will invest $10,000 and I will get $10,000 back as a return in 30 days, and I will believe the person. No, even if you're a money doubler, because I don't believe in mystic powers and all those things. So there's no way I will even give you the money. I know how my friend begged me to put money in MMM. I refused. He volunteered to bring his own money to give me to register, that I will see it. I said, no, I don't want. I don't get into something I don't understand how it matures to the end. I must know the process for me to get that confidence that, yes, this process will get this result. I don't believe in mystery, that you just put money today, you get 100% in 30 days. If it's like that, who will be poor in the world? Nobody will be poor. Why will Dangote open refinery? It will not. It will take the $20 billion and give Cybers. In 30 days, he collect 14 billion. You give them another one, he collect another one. He won't be wasting his energy building refinery and fighting with government on fuel price. No. That's what you should think. So if this kind of platform is true and it works, nobody will be working 9 to 5 jobs. What for? Nobody. You just sell your car, sell your house, take the money, put there in 30 days, you collect the money, buy your car back, take the profit and reinvest, right? So it's too good to be true. Again, ignorance. People invested because their neighbor told them. People invested because one of their uncle told them. People invested because their friend in the bank told them. That is why. No knowledge, no capacity to do research. They have mobile phone with internet, but they can't enter Google and find out information. I checked that Cybers is not registered in Nigeria. There's no registration of that company in Nigeria. So for them to own physical office in Ibadan is just to build people's confidence, because that's how robbers do. That's how 419 people do. They will first build your confidence and they begin to rob you. And because they have built confidence in you, it becomes difficult for you to dispute them or doubt them. And by then, they milk you dry. That's what all these romance scam guys does. They build confidence with the party they are targeting. And by the time you believe them, fall in love with them, they start making you dry. So that is what they did. They did all those, drama just for people to believe them that they exist, they work, things they are doing are legit, but they are not. A lot of businesses, a lot of companies, fake companies, they create fake profiles, create fake documentation, and put on their platform. That's exactly what these people did. And many people fell victim to the point that they were able to rake in over $800 and something million. This is a country where there is high poverty rate. This is a country where people are struggling just to feed. And how these people were able to rake in this kind of money and get out of the system. Now, let's dissect these things, because I always like to educate people for them to be aware of certain things that operate within the environment. Some people are privileged to information, while some people are not. And some people are so inquisitive to know, and they go on to Google and other search engines to begin to search for information of what goes on around them and within the economic space or financial space and all that. Now, let's learn a little bit from this, because I know that in the next couple of years, another platform will come out similar with CBEX and MMM. They will still come out with a different name and a different strategy, and people will still fall for it. Yes, you can't stop the greedy man from getting into this kind of platform, but you can stop some of the people who are ignorant with this. They can learn and then take precaution in next time. Now, let's go into the business of the day. Once an organization come up to tell you they are investment platform, they are trading platform, they are whatever platform, first thing you do is to go into research about that organization. Every organization that operates anywhere in the world must be registered in that country. That is to say, as a Nigerian, you want to operate a business in China, you must be registered in China Corporate Affairs Commission, whichever name they are calling it there. You must register there. You must file all your documentations. You must file your passport, your address, your phone number, the job you do, what you intend to do in the business you want to register, and so on and so forth. Your signature, everything will be there. And who are the shareholders of that entity? We call them the ultimate beneficial owners, UBO, or some places they call it beneficial owner. We use ultimate because at times they may have multiple companies that is owning each other. All right. So at the end, it's still targeted to the real people that own it. So now in this case, if you want to trade with CBEX, for example, the moment they came into Nigeria and say, oh, they are CBEX, they are trading platform, they trade on crypto, they trade on on a stock and whatever platform they say they are trading on, first thing you would have done as an investor is to conduct a search of that company. Who is CBEX? Where are they located? Where are they based? Are they a registered company in Nigeria? Where else do they have branches? And where are the addresses and locations of their company? You can just dash into CAC platform and Google it and find out from CAC platform if there's a company called CBEX registered in Nigeria. The moment that company is not registered in Nigeria, it's a red flag, because you cannot be a company of Nigeria and you are not registered in Nigeria and you are telling Americans that this is a company. No, right? You must be domiciled in that country where you are operating. If you have a branch somewhere else in another country, you will see register it in that country. It may be the same name, the same everybody, but you must be registered. That is the authorization. The government has given you authorization to operate in that country. That's the meaning of the registration. Okay? So as an investor, the money you are investing is your hard-earned money. You didn't pick it on the street. So you can't just wake up one morning, a neighbor calls you and say, hey, there's a platform they are trading. You put this $100, you get $200 in 30 days, and you go and withdraw your money in the bank and put there just like that because your neighbor told you. Then you are naive and you are highly ignorant of the system where you belong. Conduct a search of that organization. Check it for those in Nigeria. That's where the CBEX hit them. So you have to go to CAC. You don't need to walk to the office. You can go to their website and search, right? If you search it, you find it. That gives you at least an inclination that, okay, these people, they are legit. Okay, that's step one. Check, since they are trading organizations, they're supposed to have registration with Securities and Exchange Commission, because they are the one that regulate all the trading markets, like the stock market, whether the crypto and all those stuff is under Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. Okay? When you are done with registration with CAC, which means this company is registered in Nigeria, then step two, since because they are trading platform, you have to check their registration with Securities and Exchange Commission. That's number two. Then when you have checked and you still confirm that they are registered with SEC, now you will now revisit back CAC to find out who are the shareholders, who are the beneficial owners. All right? Who are these people? The beneficial owners or the shareholders are those who own the shares of the company. At times, it may be husband and wife, they own 50-50%. At times, it may be father, wife, and children, they own different percentages, a total of 100%. At times it may be friends, at times it may be two companies, whoever they may be, but you need to find out who are the beneficial owners. Two, if the beneficial owners are not individuals, that is, assuming CBEX is owned by MMM, you need to still go down to find out who are the owners of MMM, because those MMM owners will now be those who are owning the CBEX. All right, since MMM owns CBEX. I'm just trying to give an example so that we understand how the network works. Because at times people create shell companies. Shell companies are companies people use to hide their wealth and to move illicit funds, right? So those companies will be existing, but you can't know the exact person who owns it until you dig down to the bottom. That's where you can be able to identify the true owner. That's why you hear Panama Papers, and that's the kind of thing they do in all these islands, using it to move their funds and hide it from, keep it in tax havens. Okay, back to cyber issue now. Now you have done the search, you have found out that the company is registered in Nigeria, number one, through CAC. Number two, you have confirmed that they are registered in Securities and Exchange Commission. All right. Number three is to find out who are the owners of that entity, the real person who owns that entity. When you have found out that person, you now go on net to search about the information about the person. Everything is on net. In most cases, that will show you that person is a CEO of somewhere. This is the business he was doing. This is how he got his wealth. This is his net worth. This is this. This is that. When you have found all this information, then you can have confidence that, okay, I know that this company is owned by Mr. Paul, and I know that Mr. Paul is this person, and I know he was former CEO of one bank, or he owned this company. This is how he made his wealth and all this thing. Then you can have confidence to know that this company is legit, and then you can be able to invest. Secondly, most of the investment you see, right, like the banks you see where you go and put in your money, other platform that that does investment, like those that is mutual fund, hedge fund, and so on and so forth. What they do is simple. Me as an investor, I have $1,000, for example, I want to invest, right? You take it to those that operate mutual funds and hedge fund company and tell them you want to invest this $1,000. So they give you APY, right? Annual percentage yield of how much you're gonna get for investing that money with them. Okay, they may give you 2% per annum, 3% depending, whatever the market rate is saying at that time, and depending on how long you want to put in that money in their hands to manage for you. So when you have seen the deal, your yield, everything is agreed upon, and the deal is sealed, they take that your 1K you brought, right? They will now go and look for places to invest the money. They may enter the stock market, invest that money. They may go into mutual funds. They may go into crypto. They may go into any kind of option, futures, individual stock, equity, even bonds, whatever where they want to put the money. Their objective is that when they put that money there, the money yields a return. From that return is where they will pay you that percentage. They agree with you. Whatever is left is their profit. So they are using your money to make money through which they pay you your interest, and they will get something in return. That's how it works. So there's no magic wand that you take the $1,000 and put it in a business or in any investment, and in 30 days you will get another 1,000 in return, making it 2,000. Where? Even real estate, you come buy a real estate today, and in 30 days you have sold it. With the paperwork alone and all this, and the month is gone. All right. And with the markets, with the instability in the market, you may not be able to get that. So when somebody is telling you we give you return of 100% in 30 days, it's a red flag. Watch it. Watch it. So now these are the tasks you should be doing as an investor. No investor wakes up one morning because somebody says something, they take their money and go and put there. Because I've had and watched some videos where people are saying, oh, their neighbor told them, oh, their friends told them, oh, this one told them, that one told them. You can't just believe what anybody say. I just put your money somewhere, your hard-earned money. Because some people may be promised a referral bonus that when you refer anybody to us, we'll give you $50. He doesn't care whether your money will disappear or not. He cares about you enrolling so that he will get his $50. That's how bad it is. So I pity those who foolishly went into this cyber business platform, which does not exist anywhere. The people that rob you guys are sitting in one different country. Post that thing on that web page, and you guys are putting money, and they are collecting the money, using it to live a flamboyant life in the country where they are. That platform does not exist. Nothing exists in that place. So the moment they waited for you guys to put in so much money, they crashed the platform. So the platform just disappeared. That's why all the accounts ended in 0000. So they have moved the money from that their account to a secret account. That's what they did. So that money is sitting somewhere in a secret account, which needed to be tracked. I'm glad to hear EFCC saying that the money can't just disappear, that they are working hard with Interpol and other to track the money. That's very simple. Just get America involved. They will find the money. Get America involved. You will get the money. Connect FBI. They have the system to track that ETH, right? Where the money went to. They will track that wallet where that money is. And they will see all the movement, how the money is going in and coming out, and who they are going to. They will see all these things. They have the technology to do that. They have been doing this for years. So EFCC connect, not just Interpol, connect to the FBI. This is their work. They enjoy doing it. All right. So they will get this information within splits of seconds, and they'll be able to nail those people, that are involved, and be able to pay back, most of the investors. I saw the lady that says she came back from Libya after all the suffer. You suffered in Libya. You have not yet wise up that you came back. They told you of a platform. You took your $200 and put there and start marketing other people to come and put their own money. That's ridiculous. You expected to have brain from where you are coming from with all the challenges you went through in that place. So I blame everybody who put their money there. It's a useless investment. It's a stupid investment. And it's a lesson. In as much as they don't learn, because if they do, after MMM, they wouldn't have, fallen victim of this one again. And I had people putting in thousands of dollars in that investment. There are many things to invest your money that are legit. You can go to stock market, buy shares of a company. You can start your own, loan company, right? That lends money. You can start your own company. How much do you need to register? You don't need much to register the company as a loan company. And you can be giving loans if you have that kind of money to go. You give loans with interest, they pay you, you make your money. You know people you lend money to. You can start your own private business, open a shop, open any business you want to open, invest your money there, and you are seeing your money as they are growing. And you put in your effort to see it work. All right? So you can put your money in another person's business. Mr. Peter is operating a company, but he needs capital. I've seen some people in fish pond something, that needs more capital to be able to expand their operations. Ask them, how much do they need? They need 10 million. And you have 10 million. You lend the 10 million, sign an agreement with the person. The person will pay you back as the money is coming in. You sit in your house, the person does the business. At the end of the period, he pays you your return, and you can invest if the business is booming. So these are channels you can invest your money, not just carry your money, put in Cybers and all these useless platforms that show you graph which does not exist anywhere. That graph does not link to anywhere, any platform. It's not linked to stock, it's not linked to crypto, it's not linked to anywhere. It's just a dashboard. And you'll be thinking your money is growing. So ignorance is a disease. Just like Bible said that my people perish for lack of knowledge. But greed is a very big factor in what happened to these people. So you guys should be praying that EFCC, in conjunction with Interpol, if they connect FBI to this, I believe that they will be able to, get a result in a short while. So you guys, sorry for losing your money, but I believe you learn lessons from what just happened to you guys with this cyber stuff. So guys, I have more to share concerning this kind of platform, but we're going to do that another day. But for now, you've seen some points I've raised, which are the component, the critical things you need to do before you take your money and invest somewhere. All right. So I'm going to let this slide here until we continue to get more info, and I'll continue to dish out other things that you still need to know concerning this kind of platform. So guys, if you are new to my platform, don't forget to like and share this video so that people will continue to learn the things they need to do when it comes to investment, right? And then subscribe to my channel so that you can support this channel to grow. Because the kind of quality content you receive, educative content that help you to sharpen your ideas on what to do is very important. And again, put on your notification bell so that when I drop any new video, you will be among those to be notified. It's very important for you to get this video as it is hot. When it is hot, by that time it is sweet pass. So guys, I'll catch you in my next video. Thank you for watching and do have a wonderful day. See ya. I'm signing out.